You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. You are the one that I want. You are the one I want. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. You, the one that I need. Oh yes, indeed, no, you're the one that I want. Thank you. So thank you very much for listening. We are here with the Coffee House Sessions. That was a cover, and we're going to play some of our own songs now. June 17 was the day that we confirmed it. I know it might sound stupid, I really bloody earned it. Doesn't mean I deserve it, or you, I hope you wanted me to. No, well, and everyone around me was telling me no. I know I had a girlfriend, she had to go, 'cause I wanted you, and I wanted you, and I wanted you. And it feels like summer came early when I met you. Every raindrop is a waterfall falling for you. And I tell you every day, you're beautiful too. No, ooh, I'm in love with you. You're my fluffy little princess, holding on tight. Don't tell me you're not beautiful, I'm always right. And I just pray one day that I make you my wife. Ooh, I'm in love with you. Oh, I'm in love and with you. Oh no, and June 17 was the day that I realized I just met my soulmate, the best friend in my life. I won't lose you, I'll fight, hold you through the night. Oh no, well, and everyone around me was telling me no. I knew they'd change their mind.
Hello, and if you're listening in, it is the Coffee Hour Session hour of today. So we've got another person in the studio who's done their Coffee Hour Session. So do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My name is Marie White. I'm 22 from Hastings, and I've just played in Newcastle.
Oh, that was more of an introduction than I would have hoped for. Thank
Well,
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Normally when I do prep for an interview, I find a lot of dirt on people, and I feel like you are like the mysterious chanteuse. Like there was nothing about you apart from everyone saying that you have a really cool story to tell, and there was.
Oh no, who's saying that? Who's telling you that?
Honestly,
They're lying.
Everyone was saying that and nothing else. So I feel like you've got to spill.
I mean, I've got a few stories. I mean, should we have a music-related story?
Go on then.
Okay,
Well.
so my first ever gig when I didn't take music up until I was 15, 16. So I was busking, and somebody asked me to play at their wedding, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then I turned up, my dad dropped me off, I didn't know what I was doing, and he said, you can play for about an hour. So I learnt, like 10, 12 songs, like really learnt them.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know any other songs, just these 10, 12 songs. And their cheesecake actually hadn't defrosted.
Okay.
So I ended up playing the same 10 songs on repeat for 4 hours.
No, did you not know any others that you could have thrown
No
in,
other
like,
songs.
Like
No, I didn't know
This
anything.
Old Man or like a
Didn't
bit of
know
a nursery
anything.
song?
Absolutely didn't know any songs. So I played for 4 hours for my first ever gig
Oh my-
ever at somebody's wedding, and I repeated the same 10 songs for 4 hours. So that's probably like, 5 times
Yeah.
they heard Superstition.
I mean, what was their review afterwards? Like,
No one noticed.
No.
Nobody noticed.
Any other juicy goss?
I mean, how long have we got? I mean, I've always got a story.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'll tell you a story about this
Go on,
morning.
one more then, one more.
Okay, this is not a music-related story.
Yeah.
So this morning, at the hotel,
Or
the
it's like
shower.
hot off the press, like news.
So like
Oof.
this is no one's heard this yet apart from
Inside
people
scoop.
in the car. So I mean, this is not actually that exciting, but it was just quite funny. So in the hotel room, the shower was like facing sort of like towards me, and I was like, I can't get my hair wet because this is like Afro hair. So I'm like a little bit Caribbean. So I can't get it wet. So I found a shower hat and put it on, and then I took it off, and there was a red ring around my forehead, and it's still there, I think.
No.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture of, not that anybody else can see, but I will show you the.
Show it to the camera. Actually,
Yeah, no, I will show it to the camera. I'll show you the picture of my forehead this morning. Let me just find it, because this will be worth it. There we go. So that.
Oh no, that's intense.
Can you see it?
That is a bit intense.
And I'm pretty sure it's actually still there.
Go on, let's-
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for you.
I'll cover the camera.
I can't do it. I'm pretty like the side bit definitely is, because this is like 3 hours ago.
So is this how you
and
normally do your hair then, or have you styled it differently to?
This is luckily how I. But I used to have it like a little bit over my face, but obviously that
Okay.
would have been awful.
Yeah.
So I texted my girlfriend and I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
There's a red ring around my head,
Oh,
and she
man.
was just like, you just have to cover it up with your hair.
That wasn't even like a little bit. That's like when you've worn a bobble on your hand.
Oh
for
no! Like
3
it,
weeks.
yeah.
like-
It looked like it had been on there for like weeks. It looked like
Yeah.
I'd never taken the shower
And
hat
that was
off.
just after one little shower.
Yeah, like 5 minutes in the shower.
I think you need to have words with this hotel. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Abuse.
It was really tragic for me, but anyway, yeah. So there's my story from this morning.
Well, we'll jump back into the music world, and I've heard that you've got a 30-minute songwriting rule.
Who's told you that?
A lot of digging. I cannot
A lot of
tell you my
digging.
sources. They're all confidential.
They're all mysterious. Okay, so I write songs in under half an hour.
Okay.
And if they're
All
not-
of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually like 10-15 minutes for most of them, and if they're still going on after half an hour, then I just stop.
Yeah.
That's it. They never come back.
So
That
do
is
you mean
it.
like from the idea, like from the get-go, or do you mean like you've had the idea in the past and then to sit down?
Oh
and
no,
write it?
literally from the minute that I sit down, I've never had the idea before, so I sit down and I'll start playing a few chords and singing a load of rubbish for a minute, and then I've got half an hour to write the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if I don't write it in half an hour, then that's it. I never come back to it.
So then
ever.
where do you draw that inspiration from then if you've got such a little amount of time?
I don't know, I only write if I need to, so I don't write if I don't just sit down and write a song because I think I quite like to write today, so I only write if I need to write. So if I'm
Yeah.
upset or angry or really happy, then I'll write, and if not, I just don't.
Okay.
I don't really feel the need to write all the time, so I only really do it if I need to do it for myself.
Okay, that's fair enough. Because the coffee house session artist I interviewed last week said that she kind of has to make sure she's always writing. And
Yeah,
like,
no,
nothing
I
issues,
think
but-
most people kind of, I guess it's like practicing something, like you should actually write all the time, but I
Yeah.
kind of I only really do it for myself, and then if people enjoy my songs, then that's cool, but I'm only really writing to feel better about myself, really,
Yeah.
so
Well, that is kind of like the core of music as an expression, isn't it? 'Cause
guess
it is
so.
like something for you.
yeah.
So how long does it take you to kind of rewrite the covers? Because I know the covers that you played today, really awesome. You were playing like a Grease song, weren't you?
Yeah, I did,
And, like, halfway
you're the one
through-
that I want.
Yeah, halfway through the guy that I was talking to was like, "Oh my god, it's Grease, isn't it?" And he didn't even click at all. So how do you rewire the mechanisms of those?
I don't know, I usually take a song that nobody really likes or no one thinks is that good.
Are you coming for me and saying that no one likes that
Well,
song? I
do you
feel
know,
threatened.
I mean, no one that I know likes it. No one that I know. Well, they all think it's a little bit cheesy, which it is, isn't it? It's a
Yeah,
great song.
yeah.
Grease has got some amazing songs, but I
It's
guess
a song you crack out the Year 6 disco.
exactly, yeah, which is nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
However, I kind of thought that maybe I could make it into something that was a bit more generic. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I just sort of took it and. Because the thing is as well, like, the lyrics are not actually, they are happy, but they're also quite deep.
Yeah.
So I thought someone needs to bring it out a little bit.
Because you don't really listen to like the lyrics of like songs when
Oh, no.
they all are like. Can you just have a set where you just rewrite like year 6 school disco songs?
Like a High School Musical would be great.
Yeah,
there
and
were
just
some
really
amazing
listen.
songs from there, and people could be like, "Oh, I can really connect with that song. I never knew that I could." So yeah.
Okay. Well, you're on the Coffee House Session tour at the minute, and I've seen a lot that you've done a lot down south, but
Yeah.
you don't really seem to like spread your wings that often. What's giving you what helped you make the decision to actually tour?
So yeah, like I gig in Hastings, my hometown, all the time. So I've got a really good fan base there. I don't know, like I guess I met my manager maybe 5 months ago.
Okay.
And I used to do a lot of like covers band stuff. So I'm in a function band, like a 6-piece wedding band. So we do like soul and funk. And it pays really well. So like, and I don't need to do a normal job. You know, I can do what I love doing. Whereas original music is really hard to earn a living out of. It's really difficult. So yeah, like playing at a pub and playing your own stuff is not really a thing in Hastings. So I know that like places like Brighton and London, it's all quite original, but in Hastings, like everyone plays covers.
Okay.
So it was hard to actually earn any money out of what I love doing.
Your social media is very sparse.
Oh yeah, I hate it.
Okay,
I hate it.
That is not normal. I see. You see people
Absolutely
plugging
hate
stuff every
it.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I've never been into it. I just don't care. Like, I think everybody's lost the ability to speak.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'm not massively into it, but I'm trying to get better. Like, I'm trying to
So is there
Instagram.
plans to kind of like?
Yeah, like definitely.
Because all your posts pretty much are just like gig next week there, see you then.
Yeah, it's either like where I'm playing or like me and my girlfriend have done this. Like that's all I post about. Like either that or like gigs really, which like is the only things that are very relevant, I guess.
Well, you've also posted about some kind of charity work and stuff you've done.
Yeah, well, I do loads of mentoring. It's like my favourite thing to do. Like I love it. And actually, it's really sad, but this is a good time to announce it. So one of my fellow like mentors actually passed away yesterday, which is awful. But at the same time, like he was really inspirational to me. So like we both mentor younger people together, but he's like an older guy. Yeah, and I guess like I kind of feel like it's really important, especially when you do lose someone, you realise how important it is to be inspired by people.
Yeah.
So actually, like even though it's really sad, like obviously yesterday I was, crying my eyes out, but I think like it's a really good lesson to kind of like make the most of like life and just help other people. Yeah.
So what is the future now, like music in terms like original songs? What's the plan? Bringing them out?
There's something available on Facebook to listen to at the moment called June 17th, which is it's a demo. It's a good demo. Like it's not like a rough demo. It's a demo in terms of how I want it to sound. But yeah, it's that's available on Facebook, and then my first single comes out in January, which is a bit scary.
Okay, exciting. Have you got a date or just January?
Not a date, but like January. Like that's the plan.
If you can keep it after the 11th, which is when my deadlines are, that'd be great.
Amazing.
But,
yeah, the 12th is the new date.
Awesome. Can't wait. But yeah, so we've got that to look forward to. Thank you for coming in and talking to me.
No, thank you.
Very
Thanks
nice.
for having me.
Yeah.
Well, I know you like the weather, woman. Knows where the weather's gonna be. Thank you. We're going to play one more song for you. Thank you very much for being such a lovely audience. If you are interested in listening to any more, then there is some information on this lovely banner of my face behind me. So there's a link on social media at the moment that you can listen to if you're interested. And thank you to the lovely sound man, best sound of the tour so far. And introduces summer. She felt like rain to me. And a heart so cold, I'm freezing. is on the outside. Come on, you just let me in.
Hey, Saf, what are you holding?
Don't laugh when you do it. Start again.
Hey, Saf, what are you holding?
I'm holding a t-shirt.
Start again.
Don't kill my vibe.
What should people do if they don't want their vibe to be killed?
Good question, Harris.
Thank you.
Well, they should subscribe to NUTV here, they should view our latest videos here, and to see other episodes from this series, click here.
Got it in one take.